Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legend today on FBG. Disciple or LOD? I mean, it's always Disciple here, right? Yeah, it's definitely Disciple. I have landmine as well, which is pretty nice. Might start actually slightly further up than I normally do because of the landmine. So we've also got Mouth with some anti-10. Landlubber Dark Mage, and Gate Guard that can't really survive 5 too well at the moment. Alright, cool. Decent rolls. Can play faster or slower, but I think we'd rather play slower. Warrior's okay. As long as we don't die too, Warrior is fine. We like kinda died to a little bit, but it's still probably okay.
My life for the Horde. Enlighten me.
Okay, they don't send.
More gold is required. 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 More gold is required.
So the interesting thing is I don't actually have to whisper. Okay, but there's very, very, very little time, so it's probably fine to wisp.
I am prepared.
I'm just thinking I can go Hades for 7 with landmines, and it's really not too bad. What is that? I don't think it's canon. I don't know what it is though. It's not Disciple. Holy shit, double LOD. Well, don't need to be scared of 2 then. Okay, so against double LOD there's really only one thing we want to do. Fight 7. How do we fight 7 with these rolls? Who said it's 4 YOLO lands? I mean, this could have been Minotaur overbuild. Thank God it wasn't. Although, low-key, Minotaur, we don't Warrior. We don't Warrior into 2 Lord. Maybe Minotaur's a good unit. Maybe it's hard-coded that when someone builds Minotaur, the enemy team has minimum 1 LOD. So Warriors are like automatically a disaster. So, yeah, maybe Minotaur is actually the best unit in the game. It's possible. I don't think it's very likely, but it is possible. Anyway, it is totally reasonable that they just kinged after Fog, right? Very, very possible.
Job's done.
But that would be boring. Oh, it's a Harbinger. You don't see that too often. But yeah, it's really fucking boring to king after Fog. So I think I'm gonna go for overbuild and just play it and see what happens. Normally I'm not a huge fan of it, because just 2 Hades on 10 with 2 Disciples isn't actually that great on 10, because Disciple not that great, but I can definitely see it working out, so I could see them just sending at some point. And at least I'm actually good on 7 because of landmine, right? And against double Lord I think it's pretty important to fight 7. Right, they don't like you. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill and get that blood. Don't think they have a clog. I don't see why they would clog. Because double lot if they just play fast game into a warrior team. So the thing is, like, why would you clog into a team that sends warriors? Warriors means that all of them are 2-0, and they're probably at least happy to play a fat game, right? So why do you clog into a team that sends warriors who you know at least started with push, which implies at least a couple of lanes are going to keep pushing? Then into and then as well give them a slower, fatter game, which you can tell from their call that they were happy with. Oh, how much do you need? Like, you're not holding 5, mate. Yeah, if you want to dial 5 with this, you gotta mix early. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get the LOD and we'll just play the game out that way and we'll see what happens. Is a lake? 150 health? Yes. So see Lava Disco and now... They might send here. I would be super happy with it, of course. They probably don't Murgle. If they send, I don't think they Murgle into Dark Mage Land Lava. I'm a bit surprised he's staying just because he doesn't actually have any damage for 7 at the moment. Or at least I don't see any. Okay, purple has Zeus already. Blue has... Oh, someone has Witch Stock, but yeah, purple has Zeus. So there's no point sending 5. We should just wait for 7. Yeah, 6 is super risky. Should see if they 5 first. Because if one of them goes Hades, it's disaster. Yeah. Step 1, we'll see if they send here, right? And if they don't send here, and it's looking like it might possibly be a race 6. So what did we do? Just 3rd undead into late push. Okay. I don't really understand this. This doesn't make any sense. Like, this actually makes no sense at all, but it's okay. Because now it's just like big overbuild with late push. So if you're going to overbuild with this, you want to start setting up 7 either with privateers or with a free roll if you still have it. And if you're going to push, you can push like way more. In this, you can like literally just add 1 line lumber and that's fine. Okay, but they do send here. I get Blood Orc Hermit Spirit. Okay, I mean that's totally fine, right? I'm actually super strong here. Cool. When I say I'm super strong here, I'm not actually doing that well. I should have enough to go mid, but well, maybe not. Maybe just clearing. Yeah, I didn't actually kill the Hermit early, which I might have needed to do. But this is obviously still quite good for me, right? Like 30. Interesting. How much regen do we have? Let's do 1 more regen, and that'll do. Two Zeus on purple, 2 Lords on blue. Actually an okay 6 angle then, but we probably spent too much on the king, yeah. We didn't stomp early, so it was the heal, but whatever. Losing 1 heal's not a disaster. We will use all the mana though, which kinda sucks. Too much regen to save that last heal, so... Anyway, I'm obviously just gonna stay a little bit low. We couldn't 6 anyway. Too much wood. Alright. Resend 6 is actually scary from them. Yes, there's a free roll. So if we'd done that like after dropping a skeleton or whatever, you'd look at this and go like, oh shit, this roll's insane, right? Like Dark Mage Odin turbo carry setup, but that's okay. It's just like if he was going to overbuild, use that reroll on 3 or 4. And if you're planning to push, then if you're planning to push, that's totally fine, but then you'd actually push, right? But hopefully it can be a good 10, because need him on 10, more so than 7. It's just wyverns, eh? Tweet. Wyvern seems pretty good. They're feeding those 2 LOD lanes pretty hard, hey? It's good and bad. Actually don't look like particularly good holders, so I'm a little bit scared of immolation. Like, blue hasn't shown any ads, which means like melee and probably on the squishy side. Purple's looking like Hades and 2 Zeus and like potentially not that much else.
My brothers, I have prepared. Job's done. Job's done.
I'm obviously banking the rest here because I need Lumberjack and farm. Definitely only 7-2 though. Yeah, I mean, even 7's scary, right? Because look at our mana, we only have 3 stomps. When did this front mouth appear? I really don't like this front mouth. I think it probably stitches up your focus on 8 quite a bit of the time. So I'd avoid that. Alright, what do they send? Burn, Mit Whelp. Definitely can be immolation. My landmines were like okay. One of the disciples is sharing a bit, which I'm fine with, as long as it's like sharing and not getting killed. Snipe the whelp, killed both hermits now. Yeah, nice, we go mid. Nice. Big. Big. Really important to go mid here. Right, yeah, no mid, so I think it's immolation, right? Yeah. That makes sense from the way those LOD lanes looked on 6. And the fact that they hadn't done like HP early or anything like that. I had pretty nice focus here, honestly. I think it was definitely on the lucky side. Really? There's 3 heals? Okay. Cool. It's good, obviously. Okay. We are one-shotting all these creeps. Yep, certainly looks that way. How far off another stomp? Ooh, we might get this last stomp, actually. Shouldn't have hit that, one-tap one. Shouldn't hit the low HP ones, because we're getting another stomp before the heal. Eh, almost. Almost. Okay. Oh, either way, I just gotta go mid-10 then, right? Not that hard, surely. Surely not. Anyway. Yeah, just gonna sit on gold here, I guess, right? Everyone else is gonna do some building up except for pink. I mean, we could sniff that in there, right? Or at least, like, it's not too surprising, and I do think we had to potentially be a little bit more careful with our send on 7. Like, I stopped sending it income, but obviously I've also got a jack and farm. Just because, like, our hold is actually pretty sketchy on 7, right? Like, he's not mid. I'm okay, but we didn't have that much king, and we didn't have 4 stomps either. I mean, 2 hermits into 3 heals, into 3 stomps only makes sense, because you have to kill all of them before you start stomping, or it really can fuck you up without the 4th. I imagine that was, like, fairly targeted, right? Because they didn't actually know that I was overbuilding. Well, I guess they found out on 6, right? But they didn't know about the landmines, so they may just have figured that I was, like, breakable with hermits. I'm a decent verse disciple. Decent. It's, like, vulnerable to getting sniped, but it is. It is not bad. I'm not going to be getting that much of this gold here, I don't think. Hades probably dies. Hopefully green tanks actually for it. I guess it's 0 bounty from pink. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? But yeah, disciples are pretty bad at killing in mid here. This is unfortunate because we have to, really? Like, this is so fucking obnoxious. What happens if I just don't vote? Because I can't move my map at the moment. Okay, so it timed out. It actually almost went through, which would have been really stupid, but anyway. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, spin that free. That's, it's pretty shit. Alright. Unlucky. Unlucky. That's right, we'll build something. I don't know what, we'll build something. I mean, spawn's good. Also, if we were gonna just send till income, we probably should have kinged on 8, right? And, like, just kinged and maybe gone 12 or something. But it's okay. Spawn wolf? I don't know what blue Zads are. I don't think we've ever seen them. Yeah, hopefully we just get lucky, get 2 mids on us, break on them, and then obviously the game is pretty playable. Because they are -3, right? As well, which matters, but unfortunately yellow's, yeah, just not able to hold 8-9. Okay, melee eye on blue.
More lumber is required. I am prepared.
100 gold. What do you cost? You're 70 gold, right? So 35 gold. 135, 45, 55. I mean, I can't really do anything with that. I may as well drop those landmines and just get Mr. Crab. Not because Mr. Crab is good, but because I can sell him afterwards and not lose too much. And he, like, just has 400 HP. Okay. I mean, 2000 value is good, but I do have 2 disciples, so I actually do need to get lucky to hold there. That's a lot of nulls, which is good, but... Yeah, and they go spawn, which is obviously bad for me. Makes sense, of course, but it's bad for me. I don't know if I... Okay, I think I like this. Wow, what the hell, these bosses... Damn. Those bosses did not spend a lot of time moving, did they? Does mean my Hades are in front of my Diabolic now, which is bad. Have we got this? No, not quite. We almost had it. Almost. I actually, ironically, I got too much block. Like, the bosses and the mask got stuck, so, which meant that I killed the stuff that got to my lane really quickly, and the Hades moved in front of the Diabolics. Alright, this is fucking ridiculous now, like, come on. This is super obnoxious to do it twice. Yeah, whatever. These things happen. So yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends. And I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.